Hi, I'm Kate.
And I'm Phil.
And today we're watching the trailer for the new upcoming series, Fallout.
Alright, so welcome back, and today we're watching a trailer. We never reacted to a trailer before. This is our first time.
We heard about this one though, and we had to do it.
We literally just found out that they're making this show. We found out who's making it, so we're like, okay, we're hopping on this. Yeah. We need to react to this on camera. This is not something we can just watch on our own.
I looked at my phone, and I was like just scrolling through like new upcoming.
She almost started crying.
Shows. And then I was like, because I had known about the show Fallout, and then I was scrolling through, and then I saw that Jonathan Nolan, of all people, was doing it. And I literally almost started crying. I got a little nauseous.
And just for the people who don't know, talk a little bit about Jonathan Nolan. Whenever Jonathan does something, it's like, okay, I have to check this out. And every time, I've never been disappointed when it's just been
him. Yeah, he's very talented. I literally just had a dream about Fallout like a couple days ago. Like, this is something that has been a part of it was a part of my childhood. And I feel like in some ways, like, you know, some kids, they might have like played a sport, but my summers were just living in the world of like Fallout. So like getting a chance to see it like on screen as a TV show, I think is a dream. And not only is it a dream, I know it's in good hands. Mm-hmm. And that's what's really exciting.
I've also never played the game. This is so funny because you loved The Last of Us and I had never played it. And now the same thing with Fallout.
But I mean, it's good that you don't know anything.
Well, as just someone who only knows the story on screen, you know, it's a good juxtaposition. I feel like we have a good angles on this.
Yeah. I really hope that they can just live in the world of Fallout instead of trying to follow the video game story. It doesn't need to. They have the world. It's already unique enough, and there's a million different stories playing out in Fallout. That's the beauty of it.
I mean, this is really your dream here. I mean, this is really like...
It's the dream. My favorite genre is like either dystopia or post-apocalyptic or like blend it. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. That's my genre. Those are my favorite things to watch.
And now we got a mixture of both. All right, you want to watch it?
I am so excited. It's ridiculous. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
God, you're so excited. I feel how genuine that is for you.
It's like Christmas.
All right, hold on. We can't just jump into it like that.
What? I'm already on that first frame. Okay.
All right, ready?
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh.
I know that I've lived a relatively comfortable
Love the
life.
set.
Stop! Lucy! Oh my goodness, she's cast. She's in. Is that who I think it is? Oh. What an interesting color grade they've done. Oh.
Vault dwellers are an endangered species. Do not.
Oh, I don't like that.
So
what
good.
Was that?
It takes to survive.
She's like scared of.
If you insist on staying, then you will have to adapt.
Oh, him.
I haven't seen him in anything in a long time. Oh boy. Oh man.
It looks great. Like, the visuals are insane.
What's the region, I wonder, that they're doing? Because it's not Boston or...
I think it's what... Oh, the dog. Oh.
The suits look great. Oh, he's in it?
Oh, he looks sick. Is he in the game?
Oh, the man looks so good. Oh my gosh. Yes!
I grabbed a moldy one.
Are you kidding me? He's in it? Oh my gosh.
Oh, what was that bear? The fingers and the...
Yes. it looks...
That looks amazing.
They had so many shots they wanted to show people. They couldn't pick. They were like, where do we start? And they showed everything. Everything looked... It was blowing my mind. Their choice of, like... Their casting was ridiculous, and it seems like they are just kind of making their own new story in the world, which is just beautiful, and that's what... I'm tired of all these, like, video game shows, like, trying to be the video game when, like, you can actually leave room for real creativity and actually have a real original show in a world that's already built out. And that's what they're doing. Because, I mean, what would we expect from Jonathan? I'm so excited. When did they say that's coming out?
Oh, that's a good question. When is it coming out? April 12th.
Oh my god.
April 12th.
Are they gonna stagger release it, or are they gonna or are they gonna like kind of release it all? Because I hope that they stagger it. I think it's important for shows to like give the viewer like time to be excited about the next one. Because like binge watching is fun, but also it spoils you. So
there's 8 episodes in the first season.
Good. Less is more.
Jonathan Nolan also directs the first 3. That's nice.
Oh, that's super cool. The creatures look so good.
Yeah, I kind of want you to rewatch this.
And the rad roaches, like, come on.
I kind of want you to rewatch this and like.
Yeah, and like dissect it.
Dissect it almost.
Yeah, let's do it.
Here.
Like this already. So, just the first frame.
Yeah, go. We have the tunnel.
And the tunnel is just instantly like on point.
The design. I mean, I only know like. You know, the little dude and the colors and everything. 33, is that anything specific down there? So
that's the number of the vault.
Okay, so it's vault 33?
Yeah.
What was the video game? Does it say what vault they were?
It does. 3. I'm dyslexic with numbers, so I can't remember the number.
Yeah. All right. So then we got...
I know,
and this is amazing because
the August, that's the door to the vault.
It's the door to the vault, and you know you stand there in the game, you know, and that's exactly what it looks like. The bars and like the mechanism looks a little different, but maybe I never looked at. It's just interesting, the coloring. I've noticed the game itself is a little darker feeling. They kind of made it more vibrant, which also makes sense for it being in California versus the other locations that the games have been in. I know that Fallout 4 was in Boston, but I can't remember what Fallout 3 was in. But I mean, I was young when I played that one.
Fallout 3 was set in DC. So she leaves the vault.
Yeah. And instantly I noticed the light was different. So that's why I was like, because, you know, you leave in Fallout 4, it's like,
grimy.
It's grimy looking, right?
But it's nice and bright right away.
And I was like, oh, what?
It's different immediately.
It's instantly different. It's like desert, and I was like, what is this? But I love that because I haven't seen it before.
Yeah.
That's how you actually engage fans, you know? Because the fans want to see something new.
Yeah, but in that world.
Yeah.
It's like I was watching something with about Star Wars, how like it was one of the actors, he was talking about how he used to argue like, oh, my character wouldn't do this, you know, this or this, you know. But it's like, sure, in that world over there, in that version of the story, you know what I mean? But like, we're playing in this sandbox now. It's almost better if you let your imagination just play in these worlds more and not stick so strongly to what it's supposed to be. Who's that actress?
I can't get a good look at her.
I know.
The skull is really interesting.
I love that wide of the pier and everything. That really caught my attention. It looks great. Like the visual effects. I
just love it. It's like they made it really like a wasteland.
You hear that line there? It's, you need to go home. What do you think that means?
Well, the thing is, like, these people in these vaults have lived in there for so long, whereas there's people that haven't, and they've been exposed to like radiation and all the dangers.
Oh, and that's why they're all mutated and stuff.
Yeah, but she, you know, was from a still functioning vault. See, it seems. I'm getting the feeling she just kind of was like a teenager that wanted to see what was out there.
And so she volunteered for something?
Or maybe she just left. You know, maybe.
Are you able to just leave, you think?
I don't know. I have a feeling they're just going to do like, maybe she like was an angsty teen that left or something like that. I don't know.
Vault dwellers are an endangered species.
That huge cockroach looking thing.
It's a rad roach.
Yeah. It takes.
Oh, she's afraid of it. She grabs her gun. With the tumbleweed. She grabs her gun. That's hilarious.
She's only ever been in tunnels. She's probably seen rad roaches before and people, and that's probably it.
If you insist on staying, then you will have to
I think it's really cool that we're seeing him in something again.
Yeah.
And it's for a reason. What they're saying with that is like, hey, do you remember Lost?
Remember that guy from Lost?
Do you remember how Lost made you like just disappear into this hellscape?
He's back.
He's back, right?
It's cool because he was in Lost, and then J.J. Abrams and Jonathan Nolan made Person of Interest together, and he was in Person of Interest, and now
we were just watching that the other day.
Yeah, and then now Jonathan Nolan takes him into Fallout.
Yeah, it's great.
That's actually I love when filmmakers do that, where it's just like, oh yeah, I like this actor. He's a cool guy.
Yeah,
I like his vibe. Gotta find a role for him.
Yeah,
you know. And this guy he's so good.
He's nails it.
He's so good at everything
he does perfectly.
Yeah. You don't see him in enough things.
The ships look great. I'm really interested in how they're gonna. It's a big challenge, the mechanized suits and how they're gonna do all that. But you have shows nowadays like Halo and things like that.
They kind of figure that out.
Nowadays, it's way more equipped to do big like suits and things like that. So I'm excited to see them. I hope that they don't look fake or clunky, or even sometimes you'll see big suits and they look light. Mm-hmm. They look like they're not actually protecting anything.
Iron Man sometimes has that.
Yeah, and I'm like, come on, make it look heavy. I'm sorry if it's uncomfortable for the actor, but it needs to
have some weight.
I'm so excited about all the politics about it all too. Like, oh, that looks great.
Yeah, doing the suit.
I want to see more of that, like that customization with the suit and everything. That looks like it's not very worn. That suit hasn't seen a lot of.
It looks newly
action.
made.
Yeah.
So I guess is he going to be like the main hunter? I guess whatever. I have no idea the story. Obviously it's some.
I've never been like a mech suit kind of person. Like I know that's the thing in Fallout. But I really played Fallout the way I felt like playing it. And so in Fallout, I would only wear the suit if I had to wear the suit. For the most part, that's not how I played the game.
So that could be her under there, is what you're saying?
It could be, or it could not.
But it's not necessarily signifying that this is like they're not like a police force or anything like that. The people in these suits, right?
I wouldn't call them police, but they're definitely a form of authority.
I love the dog.
Can I just say the way this looks is phenomenal.
With the plane and everything.
This
ripped in half.
This reminds me of the place that you start out in Fallout 3. It's been a while. I'm gonna have to replay the game now.
This dude with the nose.
He looks great.
And
it would probably be hard to do that without like looking too much like Red Skull. And they did a great job.
They told that line though pretty well.
The grin is so good.
It's such a good vibe. Is that a graveyard in the front there, or what are all those things?
It looks like plants. They're growing something. You see, those are like stabilization.
Oh yeah,
they're plants.
So many details to look at. I love the cars too, because they really picked the '60s cars in the background there.
This guy, what are his pants?
I love that sequence with I love this cowboy.
Yeah, I know.
The dude with the one eye really freaked me out for a second there, especially because it's like he still has two eyebrows. You know what I mean?
Well, look, he definitely should have two eyes. When your genetics get messed with, it's not going to be evenly messed with.
I grabbed a moldy one.
I grabbed a moldy one? What is that implying?
Basically, the state of the food options in this world are abysmal. And it's one of those funny things. Everything that you eat has a certain level of radiation. Occasionally you'll find like purified water from long ago and then you can drink that and you're fine. For example, if you eat any of the animals,
that's gonna be radiation.
You get radiation, so you have to take medication to combat it. And
machine gun shooting at the person and the dog.
And it says, "Please remain calm."
What was that?
Oh, that looked great.
What was that?
It was a robot. They were basically like the household robots. They would like
clean up
in Fallout 4. They
like iRobot kind of robots.
Yeah, they'd clean up. They'd do your laundry. They'd help with the kids and like they'd do with those kinds of things. Because this world is like they had robots back in like the 60s. That's what this is based on. So and then there was an apocalypse, right? So like those kinds of things are left over.
Very unique world.
It's
a very unique world.
Awesome.
It's very cool. The Oh, that bear is so sick and creepy. Oh, the finger. Oh,
not a fan?
Nah. A different cowboy.
I love this. I love the Western I mean, it's so smart, right? Being in California, you're gonna have that.
But they're still keeping to the color scheme, though.
It's a side of it I've never seen before, and like I've said that already, but it's thrilling to see. Mm-hmm. And 6 episodes, thank God.
I think it's 8 episodes.
8 or whatever. It's a small amount. It's a limited series. We don't need more excess. We need good television.
And I love all those. Are those atomic bombs?
Yeah.
Did Jonathan get a little jealous of Christopher doing Oppenheimer? He's like, I want to do atomic bombs.
He's probably gonna outdo him. He's gonna be like, all right, well, I can do atomic bombs and have a good story. Oppenheimer was not it.
See, what was interesting there is that I first initially thought that was like I initially was like, oh, this is from the 60s when I saw the explosions or something, but then the cowboy was still walking on the thing in the foreground. I'm interested.
I'm sure it was a flashback or something. What was it? Can you go back?
See the cowboy?
Oh, maybe it probably is back then, but it's probably just kind of like a cerebral like thing to enhance the fact that he's maybe like thinking back on that. Or I can't remember which one, but in one of them it's happening, you know, and then like you have to get to the vault before the explosion, and so that could be this. He could be running to a vault.
And he didn't make it in time or something.
Yeah,
it's showing.
It's probably the same cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same cowboy, and that's how he got radiation, because he was still out there when this happened.
All right. Well, April 12th. So we'll see you on April 13th for or April 14th, but somewhere around there. As fast as we can get it edited.
As fast as we can get it edited, yeah.
We'll definitely have that reaction up because.
Yeah.
Whew.
I don't know how I went this long not knowing about this.
Yeah, I saw I posted a month ago. What's up? I thought we have a YouTube channel about this kind of thing.
I'm sorry, my dog had cancer.
Yo.
But he is fine now.
He is great now. Thank you all so much for supporting during that time. We really appreciate that. As just a little side note, he's better now, so we'll be back to posting on a regular schedule. All right. Well, see you in April.